I now have no tail left.
Cheers for our first Alabama summer of our first vacation of the summer.
Hello.
It was a bullfrog.
Big, round strawberries.
Hey folks, it's Gary from Nova Scotia Yak Fisher Outdoors. I'm out here on our kayak fishing team's home base. A little piece of property on a remote lake, 2 or 3 hours away from home, swatting deer flies. So this is a little different trip again for me. This time it's going to be my spouse and I are out here basically car camping, so having a cooler and ice enables some different meals. So we're going to cook up some good meals hopefully out here. Continue testing out a new stove by Dragoon Unlimited, the Sabbath 2, and do some cooking over the fire hopefully. I brought my own little fire pit so we keep it nice and contained. But we're gonna have a relaxing few days out here and hope to catch some fish. Maybe have one or two fish meals as well. Spend some quality time by the fire and enjoy the outdoors. So hope you stay with me. It will be coming right at you. Woo, warm today.
There's a black duck mama, and looks to be 3 babies. We're not gonna bug you, mama. You're probably a first-year mama, I'd say, by the size of you. Bass! Looks like Tasha's got the first fish of the evening session. Yep. You can put your thumb right on his lower lip. Well, you have to grab him by the lower lip.
Oh.
Here, look at your paddle. Oh, there you go. Okay, but you got all right. Just coming up on a grass or narrowhead island, or grass. We call it the grass island. Usually lots of fish around it. So. We shall see, I guess. Let me see if I can tempt anything on top as we come up through. We want to be closer to the island, honey. Just a little chop on the water right now. A lot of people only throw top waters when it's dead calm, but a lot of times those big ones, that's the time you might be able to tempt one with a little surface commotion, a little chop.
Got a fish? Yeah, she's doing something over there, but she's strayed too far away from me to know exactly what. Nice! Is it a bass? That's a big, take a picture of it. Looks like a big fish. Nice. Wow, what a freaking change in weather. Something. Ooh, he's upset. Geez, I think I got. Oh, yeah. Nice bass. That's more like it. Thought it was a pickerel, but a good bass.
That's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
I see it.
it's about 16, 15, 15 and a half, 16. Nice fish. Bigger than any of the ones I caught in Gasbro as far as bass goes.
Huh.
It's nice to. Was it bigger than the one you caught?
No, I don't know about the same size. I'd say.
It's a decent fish. And that's what I like about here is that you can get some nice fish.
Yeah, mine was. It was bigger than the size of my foot by quite a bit.
Yeah, it looked from a distance. I wish I was closer, but it looked like a good fish.
Oh. That's foggy right here.
Look back. That had to come off the friggin' St. Mary's Bay. Probably. As soon as that turns around, I imagine it'll be a completely different story. What a weather change. Misty just in a matter of minutes. Ooh, what are you? Little pickerel. Hi, little pickerel. Goodbye, little pickerel. Oh, somebody's trying to eat it. Oh, another decent bass. Edge. Thank you for coming out. Not big, but decent. Can't be very big. Oh! A little pickerel. Seriously? All that commotion? And you're not even hooked, you're lassoed.
Really?
Yeah. Hook's not in his mouth. It's the line's through his yap and then he was lassoed. I'm gonna have to be careful not to get my line cut though.
What a dum-dum. I don't ever remember seeing that. Oh. 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 That felt like a big fish. It started taking drag and everything.
I'm gonna get off.
What was it? What was it? I haven't caught a real big smallmouth this year. I've caught a couple big pickerel in here. Whatever that was, it was a good one. I gotta tighten up that drag because I want to drive that friggin' hook home. Bugger. Yeah, so I guess there's a rock in between these rocks that I didn't know about. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. Real weird. Hey, cheers for our first Alabama slammer of our first vacation of the summer. Hello, Mr. Spider.
That's pretty cool. There it goes.
Oh. He's after bugs, whatever's laying there. Got a fish jumping 10 feet from Tasha every 10 minutes.
I'm probably gonna scare me by the end of it.
Not a bad sized one. It's not tiny.
No.
You got your slammer.
Working on it.
Those aren't going to jig on. Try to keep off to the side. There's a lot of heat there right now. Oh, that's good.
It's getting pretty close to the end of the day.
Singed a little bit. Top of the bun's a little crispy.
Oh, thank you.
Both buns are a little crispy.
Crispy buns. No, crispy buns.
Yeah, that's a pretty good dog.
Mm-hmm. No, I was thinking I had room, but I don't know if I do.
Oh, you want to try the strawberries?
Oh,
right?
yes, we're gonna have strawberries, so I definitely don't have room.
Okay, I'm having another one though. Before we get into strawberries.
I definitely want.
You gotta at least stay up till dark. Huh?
What do you mean?
You gotta at least stay up till dark.
Are you thinking that I won't?
Legal fishing time ends 2 hours after sunset. Sunset's about now.
So you're saying you can fish for another 2 hours? Wouldn't that be pitch dark?
Well, probably would be tonight with heavy cover, but they will. Have to try that level that spot ever so slightly.
Can you actually hunt beaver?
You can trap beaver.
What do they do it for?
Huh?
What do people do it for?
Mostly for the pelt, but beaver is very edible though.
Really?
Look at that, that's a fine looking dog right there.
Do people make stuff out of the pelts? I'm gonna have to look
What
that
was
up.
Canada founded on? The fur trade.
With the beavers. That's why beavers are a national animal.
Now we're coming to her.
But if you go to the...
Are you trying to catch up to Lily on her little river trip?
I was just...
Oh, they make babies!
But you don't hear somebody say, oh, I'm going to have beaver for supper tonight.
No, because a lot of the stuff that people used to eat, they don't for whatever reason now.
And you don't see people going, oh, well, I have a nice beaver pelt at home.
No, but hats. Remember, it was always the European fur trade, right? Europeans came over, took the fur back to Europe.
Oh.
But definitely beaver hats and stuff like that. Like they're extremely warm, extremely water repellent too, right?
I suppose. Since the beavers do live in the water.
Mink is sought after. Fox. Even muskrat to a degree. Yes. Which one do you want?
This one.
Here, you open the fluff.
I can't believe we finally get to try this.
Strawberry? Stop it. Cut it out. What are you doing?
I got marshmallow all over me.
Oop. I did hear that it's hard to...
Hard to get the strawberries in it. Maybe we needed a knife.
Alright. I got some good looking, that's a good looking strawberry. That's all I know. Alright. Just try not to rush it. Patience is the key to good strawberries and fluff.
No, when you're talking about strawberries, there's no such thing as patience.
Apparently not with Miss Lily.
No. Eat them as soon as you get them. You don't even make it in the house with them sometimes.
Oh, goodness. This is good. Fish is looking good.
We're starting. Oh, mine's on fire. You didn't tell me that you set these on fire.
Shed some light on the situation. Oh, she's looking pretty fine. I'm gonna soon have to eat that thing. Nice work. Remember that I talked to you about patience?
Patience is a virtue that I sometimes don't have. I admit it. I wonder what these are going to be like.
I do not know.
Mmm. It's freaking delicious.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Trying to get more fluff on in my strawberry.
You don't do it twice.
I ate the strawberry.
You're having another one?
Yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
I gotta practice my patience, you told me.
Mmm. Wow.
It's good, isn't it?
It is good. Not that I didn't expect it to be good, but it was really good.
Like an explosion.
Yeah.
I have an imagination.
Well, there you have it, folks. Seems the strawberries with marshmallow fluff is a hit. Toasted over the fire. We're probably going to have a couple more of these. Finish our nightcap and head off to bed. So we'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.
I didn't realize you've been feeding.
Step one, get some water. There. Wait about 4 minutes, we should be good. Oh, that looks good. Careful. You're excited. Now we got some 40 Creek Premium Canadian liqueur. That'll get us off on the right foot.
Well, it's the morning of day 2. We have no idea what we're going to do today yet, except we're fairly certain that we're going to sit here and enjoy our coffee and then have some breakfast. Once we get our coffee in us, we'll bring you back. This morning I'm going to be trying out a new version, an improved Dragoon Unlimited Sabbath 2 gas stove. I'm quite excited. I liked the first one. It just didn't simmer particularly well. This one's supposed to have that problem solved, so we shall see. Because this morning I'm gonna be cooking up I guess just probably bacon and eggs this morning, but later on today definitely we'll have a meal that will require some simmering in that, so get everything locked down in place. There. Looking good. Don't have a lot of butane in this one. When I car camp, I will bring the pieces of the part bottles out that I don't dare take out on a I use this size, say canoe or kayak camping, and I use a smaller size for backpack camping. But if I don't think I have enough for a trip, I'll just throw them aside, and then when I come out car camping, I'll use them all up. So, okay, I'm gonna get my stuff for brekkie and get this thing fired up. Alright, I can already tell that the temperature control for simmering and all that is definitely better on this stove. That essentially makes this a perfect stove for me. I have a smaller one that I might use on light backpacking trips, simply because I'm just doing boiling for myself, boil meals for myself. But the majority of my trips involve a frying pan, whether it be shore lunches or breakfasts for Tasha and I. And so the water base on this is perfect, and then being able to control temperature looks to be really good on this one. So that will enable me to
easily do my passes and stuff like that when I want to do things like that out on in the woods. Now we're going to throw a bunch of bacon in there to start. Wonderful. Save the rest for another meal. Oh, the smell of sizzling bacon in the morning. That's going to be rough. It's a rough way to start a day. Well, I don't know about this cover and heating business, but we can throw a couple sausages in. Those are just about done. Montreal steak. Roasted garlic and peppers. That should do just nice. All right. Put down there for now.
Thanks, son.
No problem. No breakfast is the body good. Hear that immature eagle off there somewhere.
He was getting chased again by a little bird.
Little sparrow. Unhappy with it.
Is that a loon?
It was a bullfrog.
Well, that was a fail.
Hey guys. Well, Tasha's gonna stay in for a little bit and lay back in the hammock, read a book. So I'm gonna come out for an hour or so for a little early afternoon fish and see what's shaking. Starting to feel a little heat. It's been quite cool today actually after having a severe heat wave for so long. But it's definitely cooled down. this new bait that I'm just trying out. I guess it's the rage in some areas. Called a Ned's rig. Z-Man Baits put out these plastic plates that apparently are neutrally buoyant and work good in this situation. So we shall see. We'll give it a shot. Got a couple spots that I would like to try with them. Took a cast from shore and got hit first cast and bit off by a pickerel first cast. So I don't really want to. The jig heads are not overly cheap, so I'd rather not donate a bunch of them to small Jane pickerel. This is more me probing a little bit deeper water than what I have been, just to see if anything might be kicking around. See if we can get bit off here by another freaking pickerel. There's a fish. Oh, smallie. Picked it up. Get some hits in here anyway. Nope. There we go. What we got this time? Ooh, nice white perch. Wow. Wowzers. That is an enormous friggin' white perch. Is a great white perch. Wow, what a fish that is. Big, thick sides on it. Awesome. All right, great fish. They just grow so big in this system. Like that wasn't overly a long fish, but man, he was fat. Bass. Messing the boat. Some fish off here anyway. Well, I don't know if I'm fishing Ned's rig properly or not, but a couple bass and a big white perch to start with it. At least encourages me. We got another white. Another big slab of a white. Yeah, you don't need to stick me. Another big slab of a white perch. Beauty, beauty. Well, I'm still fishing with that Ned's rig, and just produced me another pretty decent smallie. So that's good. We'll take that. Send a photo to the boys. Just gonna try a couple casts here before we go the rest of the way in. This is off the same side of the grass island that I started on where I caught the first big white. I just want to go up the side of it because when I first started drifting down, I was getting some hits on spinnerbait, but no takers or no hookups. I thought there might be a bunch of whites out here. It's pretty windy. Not what the weather called for at all. So I imagine when I get back, Tash and I will spend the evening with this weather at camp. We'll cook up a nice meal, maybe play a card game or a board game or two, and just relax, and then reassess tomorrow. She's not going to want to come out in this. It's just going to get cooler. It stays like this as the afternoon wears on in the evening, and I guess there's a chance of a shower or two through the night. And there's like a mist in the air as it is. So. Oh, decent bass, just spit it. Seems like quite a few, like 15-inch smallies, 14, 15 inches out here today. I've had 5 or 6 on, and landed a couple on this new rig, and then a couple of real nice whites. So, well, that's good. Nothing huge, but decent. Something a little different than you. I don't really want a little pickerel on this bait. I want white perch or bass, preferably. Let's go back and see how Tash is doing. She probably is either asleep or reading. Alright. Let's truck it. So we just had spruce tea together, and she beat me 2 games in a row of one of our board games. Maybe tomorrow I'll show you one of the ones that we play when we're camping. This is one that we can take backpacking and all that good stuff. It's just about legal time to here in Nova Scotia we can have a fire, which is 7 p.m. So I'm gonna fire that up in a few minutes so I can get a little coals, and then bring you back when I cook supper. Still pretty out here. And I see Mama Black Duck and her 3 babies.
don't know how the camera shows them up or not, but they're just out there going across. So she's been around quite a bit so far the first couple days. It's a little breezy, a little cool, I should say. Big difference compared to the heat wave we did have. This is another part of the province that's generally cooler anyway, but I already see a little bit of mist or fog on the lake way up at the other end, so it'll probably be a very similar evening to last night. So we'll be looking forward to the fire here shortly. So far so good. We're having a good time out here. It's nice to get away from it all, other than a little trip into a nearby town to visit an old friend in a tackle shop to, you know, get some new baits to try. But anyway, we're having a good time, and I'm gonna get the wood all prepared and get ready to start that fire. So this is Kokoro. It's just a roll and write game, and roll and write board games really work well for camping in general. They're small, compact generally. Some of them have score pads or pads of paper, or that you could just laminate one sheet per player. Kokoro happens to come with dry erase markers and boards, so they're protected a little bit from the elements, so that works out. I've lost 2 games straight, so I'm going to try to come back in the third game, try to redeem myself, and then get the fire started. I won't subject you guys to my bad play. This stuff will take off. Yeah, all nice and right for fishing. There you go. Nice and laughing. It looks like she'll probably take.
Oh, it actually feels warm.
Don't want it to cook our turkey too fast. We want to get it cooked through, right? So I got the fire going. Getting ready to cook on it. Not going to be cooking what I thought I was cooking, because I didn't bring the bacon turkey medallions that I thought I threw in the cooler. So that's unfortunate. So Tash and I are going to have a cocktail, and then we're going to do some deer steak on the fire, and have the rice side dish with that, I guess. Still be a great meal. Kind of means that we'll definitely be having a fish fry for supper tomorrow night, or we won't be eating. So, but that's okay. We kind of plan on having a fish fry anyway, so all good. Just get a good bed of coals going down there, and we'll get the steaks on.
What are we having with it?
A rice thing. And we have strawberries. Got lots of strawberries. We'll have to have some of them for lunch or breakfast or something. Plus the ones for on over the fire. And then we can always do a hot dog up.
I only have enough to eat.
Huh?
Definitely have enough to eat.
Yeah, well, we could stay with Sunday till Sunday without probably even getting fish, but we want to have a fish meal anyway. Even if I do the creamy pasta fish meal for something different, might do that. Pretty close. Just leave that for another minute or two. We're gonna sit down and enjoy that, and we'll see what happens the rest of the evening. It's nice out on the lake. I might even go back out. Who knows?
All I need is strawberries, the big round ones. Big round strawberries. That's all I
I
need.
don't know what you mean.
Big ones that we can roast. The big strawberries. The ones that taste really good. Strawberries!
No, there's something else.
What happened? Okay. Oh, look at this big juicy strawberry. See? And you just go whomp.
This is Tasha showing us how to do a strawberry marshmallow fluff. Campfire dessert at its finest.
Well,
Actually, that's not bad. That's been.
well, there we go. So the only one on that one side. There we go. Oh, this is gonna look good. This is gonna taste even better. Look at that. It looks like a puppy dog head. See with the ears hanging down?
Might as well do it this way this tonight.
Mama dog left and never come back. Put her babies to bed.
Dog.
I was trying to kiss it. What about some hot dogs with fluff? Strawberry hot dog fluff delight. Did you bring peanut butter?
No.
Got peanut butter. Oh. We should dip this in peanut butter. Oh, drizzle it with chocolate. We should have got like chocolate syrup. And we drizzle it on top of it. I bet that would taste good.
Would you get that? Watch what you're doing.
Oh, shoot.
You're gonna have fluff all over my. Donut.
Whoa!
So we're just gonna sit by the fire and enjoy the last hour or so before we head off to bed. So unless anything interesting happens, we'll see you all in the morning. Good night, all.
Good morning, guys. Ash and I just had breakfast. She wants to lay around in the hammock and do some reading. So I thought I'd go out, try to catch some fish, maybe keep a couple chain sides for our lunch later. If I really get onto some, I might keep some for supper too. Anyway, I'm heading out. It's a little bit of a strange wind for this lake. Well, it's not strange. It's not a great wind for this lake. But we'll see if I can get, I'm sure I can get onto some fish. If I want to keep some, I'd rather have some small, medium-sized, probably medium-sized chain pickerel. A few of them would be perfect. So we'll see how we make out. It's really just a light breeze this morning, so shouldn't be any problems. Position for fishing. We'll get out. We're going to start off one side of the grass island that I fish, and then probably fish down the inlet a little bit and just see what's happening here this morning. Oh, there's a fish. Little bassy poo. Easy. Get you back in the water a little bit. Oh, that sun has some bite to it. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, he bit it, I think. Oh, did it? No. I think it's a decent little smallie. He did not spit it. Putting a good account of himself. Yeah. Not a bad fish. Hello, smallie. On the agenda for lunch, but oh, he had something on there. Didn't feel very big. Oh. Didn't swallow it. So small, but we'll use them for lunch. Oh, I just had a pickup. There's a fish. Another small pickerel. Yesterday along here it was white perch and bass. Absolutely have no trouble having a little lunch. There's pickerel number 2.
generally fish this spot except for in the spring. But Tasha drifted over here the other night and caught a nice bass. So, oh, and there's a fish. No, it's not. It appears it may have been a rock. That looks like might be a fish swimming with it. Yes. A pickerel rocketed out of the water just like he thought he was a bass. He, however, is not. I think we'll keep you too. Yep. Got something on in the weeds. Feels like a pretty good, it is a pretty good bass. Look at that. Come here. Boy, he didn't fight much. Didn't fight much, but pretty good fish for what we've been catching. 16. Chunky 16. Excellent. Oh, nice bass. Ooh, come here, Bessie. Come on, come on. Pretty good one. Clean up some fish and go back and have some lunch. There is a big spider. Hello, spider. Well, as luck would have it, here we are on day 3 and the nicest day. By far, it's just gorgeous out here. But we got a call from our youngest, and our chicken coop got raided last night. We have 2 or 3 dead chickens, and rather than them handle that, we're probably going to go in, have our fish lunch. Or I'm going to go in where we're going to have our fish lunch and then we'll have to pack it up and head home and try to deal with that situation. Otherwise we won't have any fresh eggs and we don't have any chickens. So so we're gonna call our day short, and it's been a good trip. I've caught some nice fish. Tasha's got out on the water a couple times in the kayak and enjoyed herself. She enjoys just the camp life, sitting by the campfire, laying in the hammock and reading a book. So we got a few nice days in together, and now we'll get home and get to work on, see what the problem is, where the break is in our chicken coop, and shore that up, so hopefully we don't have more problems tonight. So anyway, that's unfortunate, but that's life. Things come up. I'm gonna get myself back in. I'll bring you back for me cooking the fish meal up today. It's gonna be a pasta pickerel dish, I think. Should be good, and then we'll close things out. So we'll see you shortly. Okay, so for lunch today, I got one of these Knorr Sidekicks creamy garlic rafflio. I think it's shells, pasta sauce. I was able to bring a little bit of milk with me, so that makes it easier. But you can make this in the backcountry. You just do what I do and take powdered milk, know how much you need, and away you go. So you can still do it in the backcountry. So I'm going to use two. What's better than one Dragoon's stove is two. So I'm gonna fire these up, and I'll fry the fish up in one, and I'll do the pasta up in the other. I might throw a couple pieces of bacon in with the in the fish pan first, and we'll see how that all goes. And anyway, I better get to cooking because we've got to pack up. I'll start off with a little bacon in there. I got my fish here, and I just have some roasted garlic and pepper spice put on it, tiny bit of salt. That's about it. And I'll probably put everything over onto this one once it gets going here. That up pretty good. So put this under here. So there's quite a difference. They look exactly the same stove. This is the first generation, and it just doesn't have the ability to simmer. It's very hard to dial it down. So I just brought it out for basically boiling water this time around. Still good stove. I put it an adapter, had a little bit of propane left over from hunting season, from my heater from the hut. So I wanted to use it up some, but I'll just, seems to be easier doing it this way, so I'll get this going, and while this is sitting, I'll do up the fish, which won't take very long, and put her all together, and then we'll sit here and enjoy a good meal before we take the 3-hour track, approximately what it will take us today to get back home and try to find out what's killing our chickens. I should drop my glasses. Booked for 8 minutes. Okay. Good. That's pretty well ready. Butter in it. And it has to sit for a little bit. Put little pieces of bacon back on. And just add a little bit of butter in with that. Chopped up little pieces of pickerel. That's about good. Right there is our meal. I'll just plate that up for Tasha and I. We'll go right to her. Alright, well, we're going to enjoy our last lunch and then go home and try to deal with whatever's attacking our chickens. We had a good few days though, I think, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah. So actually we might be back out here in about a month with a bunch of kids. Get them out kayaking and catching fish and stuff too, so hopefully we can bring you some of that. But this time we're going to call her quits a day early, head back home after we enjoy our lunch. So I hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time on Nova Scotia Yak Fisher Outdoors.
Bye-bye, all. Could have just extended the video and went from a fishing video to a hunting video.
For chicken hunting.
Whatever's hunting my chickens will become the hunted.
I know, I said I have to stop and get camera on my way home.